Attention, Cowboys fans. We bring you exclusive news about the future of the team's ground game. After a disappointing season from Tony Pollard, the Dallas Cowboys are seeking a significant change, and it seems they have set their sights on a strategic move in free agency that could alter the course of the offense. According to ESPN predictions, the Cowboys are on the verge of acquiring the services of the talented running back from the Las Vegas Raiders, Josh Jacobs. Following a decent campaign by Pollard, who amassed 1,005 yards and 6 touchdowns, the team is in search of an ideal replacement, and Jacobs emerges as a tempting option. Jacobs, who led the NFL in rushing yards in 2022 with an impressive 1,653 yards, has been praised for his ability to wear down opposing defenses with his low center of gravity and speed to elude defenders. ESPN's Matt Bowen suggests that Jacobs can not only be a reliable runner but also a valuable option in the passing game for quarterback Dak Prescott. Although Jacobs experienced a slight decline in performance in 2023, reducing his yards per carry average from 4.9 to 3.5, some attribute this drop to issues in the Raiders' offensive line. This might not be a concern in Dallas, where Jacobs is expected to contribute more in short yardage situations and in the red zone, areas where Pollard has had certain limitations. Despite concerns about Jacobs' wear and tear, his skills compared to Pollard could make his signing worthwhile. Additionally, according to Pro Football Focus projections, Jacobs could receive only $3.5 million more than Pollard over the next 3 years, making him an attractive financial option. However, an intriguing question arises: are the Cowboys willing to break their own rule of not committing long-term to veteran running backs? In the past, they refused to pay DeMarco Murray after an outstanding season but made an exception for Ezekiel Elliott. Now, with the possibility of a $34.5 million deal with Jacobs, will they be willing to violate the rule again? As the Cowboys explore options to enhance their ground game, the potential arrival of Jacobs may not be as ideal as some might think. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting development in America's team. Don't miss a single detail of this intriguing story that could transform the Cowboys' offense. Exclusive news for loyal Cowboys followers. A potential storm is brewing in the world of American football as an impactful trade has been proposed that could transform the destiny of the Dallas Cowboys. Speculation suggests that the team might be considering a monumental trade for the talented New Orleans Saints wide receiver, Michael Thomas. The suggestion has been put forth by Blogging the Boys, creating a frenzy among fans and leaving everyone wondering if this move would seamlessly fit into the dynamic Cowboys team. Michael Thomas, who enjoyed his golden era in the last decade, left an indelible mark with impressive statistics, including a 149-reception season in 2019. Standing at an imposing 6 feet 3 inches and weighing 212 pounds, his combination of size and grace led to him being named the NFL Offensive Player of the Year in 2019, in addition to being selected as an All-Pro twice. However, as he approaches 31 years old, Thomas has experienced a decline in performance due to injuries and controversies. He has played only 20 games in the last 4 seasons and had disagreements with the Saints management. Last season, he even accepted a significant salary reduction from $15.5 million to $1.165 million, possibly signaling an imminent farewell. Although he managed to participate in 10 games, catching 39 passes and scoring 1 touchdown, his impact was noticeably diminished. The proposed trade raises the intriguing possibility of the Cowboys reviving Thomas's career. However, the big question is whether this move would effectively fit into the dynamic scheme of the star-studded Dallas team. The financial situation adds a fascinating element to the plot. The Saints, facing challenges with a projected $84 million surplus over the 2024 salary cap, might seek to unload Thomas's contract. Meanwhile, the Cowboys, also dealing with economic issues and having a $20 million surplus over the salary cap, could benefit from this situation. But, is Thomas a clear upgrade over the talented receiver Jalen Tolbert, the current third receiver on the team? This intriguing scenario raises crucial questions about the Cowboys' financial strategy. Is it worth taking on a significant contract for a player who, compared to Tolbert, might not be the definitive solution? The answer could depend on how the situation unfolds. With the Saints possibly considering a trade to free up $6 million, the ball is now in the Cowboys' court. Will they accept the challenge of bringing in a player who, despite his historic brilliance, now poses uncertainties? This fascinating development could take a deeper turn if the Saints decide to release Michael Thomas outright. Stay tuned for more updates on this story that could change the course of the Cowboys' offense and redefine the landscape in the NFL. Extraordinary news for passionate Cowboys fans. We are on the brink of a monumental moment in the NFL as Dak Prescott, the star quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, is poised to make a historic breakthrough, completely redefining the financial landscape of American football. According to exclusive reports, Prescott could be on the verge of signing a staggering contract worth approximately $60 million per year, making him the highest-paid player of all time. This is not a recent revelation, as we at CowboysSI.com have been discussing the possibility of Prescott reaching this status for months. Despite the disappointing playoff performance against Green Bay, negotiations are about to kick off, and both sides are ready to embark on this process, according to our exclusive reports. The new projection of an average annual salary of $60 million comes from the reliable journalist Jordan Schultz, who merely confirms what we had already anticipated. If this deal materializes, it would not only place Prescott unquestionably at the top in terms of salary, but also redefine the market in the NFL, setting a new standard for future negotiations. Although some sources suggest a possible delay in decision-making, setting a 6-month deadline, this information goes against our view that negotiations could progress faster than expected. The Cowboys are compelled to reward Prescott for his outstanding performance, although the management might choose to use the lack of success in the playoffs as an argument against it, assuming the risk of a situation where they could come out on the losing end. Cowboys Chief Operating Officer, Stephen Jones, has reiterated on multiple occasions that Dak will be our quarterback, making it clear that the franchise is committed to their leader in the team's most crucial position. The big question now is whether Prescott will become the first player to reach the astonishing $60 million per year threshold, setting a precedent in the league's salary history. This thrilling scenario will not only impact the Cowboys universe but will reverberate throughout the NFL, redefining salary expectations for star quarterbacks. Stay tuned for more updates on this momentous situation that could change the course of the game in the NFL and secure Dak Prescott's financial legacy. Don't miss a single detail of this fascinating story that could leave an indelible mark on the history of American football. And thus, we conclude this epic chapter of news for the loyal and passionate Cowboys community. We want to dive into your thoughts and feel the excitement vibrating in the face of these amazing twists that could shape the future of the team. Does the potential addition of Josh Jacobs have your approval to enhance the ground game? Can you envision Michael Thomas as the piece that would catapult the Cowboys' offense to new heights? And, of course, what are your thoughts on the impending historic contract for Dak Prescott, marking a milestone in the NFL's finances? Let your opinions flow in the comments. We want to know every thought, every expectation, and every emotion that this exciting cluster of news has stirred in you. This is your space to be heard, to be an active part of the conversation. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a single detail of this thrilling journey, and if you're as excited as we are, give it a like and share with other passionate Cowboys fans. We are committed to keeping you informed of every development in this intriguing story that promises to leave an indelible mark on the history of American football. With your participation, we will continue unraveling the mysteries and anticipating the emotions that await on the horizon for the Cowboys. Until the next installment, faithful followers.